Good Saturday morning, YouTube Pipe community. Out in the shop, as always. Cold and rainy here this weekend. Not a lot going on this week. As always, I'm going to review another one today. The Sansepolcro 2024, I really liked. If I went back today and redid that review, I would rank it even higher. A lot of people will ask me later on, why did you only give it a low score or a higher score or whatever? And it's based on that moment, I've been smoking on that at work all week in my corn cob, and it is fantastic. It's definitely different than the older version, but it's still really good. I like it. Why I mentioned that is because today I'm going to do, I believe it's Toscano Concerto. This sounds right up my alley as well. Perique, Latakia, Dark Fired. And they all have, I'm pretty sure they all have Latakia in it. I'm hoping this is similar to Sansepolcro. As I stated last week, I only bought 6 tins. So I'm going through my first 10 now, and the 5 will be aging, but I wish I would have bought more. So hopefully these are on the lines of that, and I'll be buying more of these. Let's see what we got. My contest, if I have time tomorrow, I'll do the drawing. If not, it'll be next Saturday. Wow, that is dark. The smell smells strong Latakia smell to me. That's all I'm picking up. Get in there and get you some of that. Look at it. Go on, look at it. It's fairly dry. I'm going to give her 15 minutes and I'll be back. I picked the Concerto first because it sounded the best. Perique, Dark Fired, Kentucky. Smell out of the tin, tastes like what it is when you fire it up. Latakia, mild Latakia, burnt paper, reminds me of burning paper. It's smooth, just not for me, not my profile. Definitely disappointed. I figured I would be. If you're coming from being a cigar smoker or transitioning over from, smoking cigarettes, all my years, I started out, what I did was cigars, and I still smoke cigars all the time, but as of now, one of the best blends that I can ever remember that reminds me that close of a cigar is the Sansepolcro. They came out with 3 different blends of these, and every one of them had Latakia in them, which was a red flag for me right away. You bought it. I hope you do like it. Yeah, like I said, it's not for me. The Latakia overpowers the whole blend, in my opinion. smoking it in my 1965 Dunhill Prince shape. Yeah, I wish I would have cracked something else first. I still have a couple John Cotton blends I want to get through, double pressed. One of my friends this past week sent me some LJ Peretti goodies to tide me over until I make another order. I had London Flake. I think I had 8 ounces of it. I can't remember now, maybe a pound. And I smoked a lot of it, and I ended up giving what I had left away there a while ago. This new one he sent me, well, new to me, the St. James mixture. When I looked it up, it said that it was a vapor. I was really excited because when I smelled it, it smells amazing. It smells like McClellan's. It's got that real strong tang to it. And he said that it's not as good as London Flake, and I have to agree. Right after the first bowl, it's good, but it's not as good as London Flake. And it's bitey. It bites me as well. Sent me a nice hefty sample of the London Flake. I don't know if he wants his name mentioned on here or not. And he sent me some Burley plug cut. I have had this sample before, but it's been a few years now and I can't remember. And Park Square. I really like the Park Square as well. Park Square and the London Flake, and I believe Tashkent and something else was my favorites. And he sent me some really old aged full Virginia Flake. I don't know how old it is. I have a big mason jar, large one, full of probably 8 to 12 ounces of full Virginia Flake. That is probably, I don't know, probably going on 8 to 10 years old. So I want to thank, I'll just mention his first name, Daniel. You know who you are. Thank you. Sent me a couple packs of LJ Peretti matches and a nice note. Brian, as promised, some Peretti. Love to get you by temporary. Love to get you by temporary. Also added in some aged Samuel Griff full Virginia Flake. I thought you may have not tried some of these Peretti blends. Hope to see you sometime at Boswell's or the Ohio Pipe Show. If you can make the Ohio Show or even Boswell's, that would be fantastic. You will not regret it. You'll have the time of your life. I mean, once you get there, if you feel like you don't know anybody, that's how everybody feels the first time they go. Maybe since I didn't care for this one, I'll go ahead and do another review tomorrow and have my contest. In my opinion, just a waste of freaking money. I mean, any Latakia blend, in my opinion, is better than this. This is just terrible. You know, you can't like them all. This one will most likely be going into my contest as well. People mention to me once in a while how they think I hate Latakia blends. It isn't that I hate them. It's just that I come to a point, you smoke so long that they all start tasting the same to me. I'm just so tired of Latakia. It just overpowers everything. In my opinion, like I always say, my new Latakia is Kentucky Darkfire. That replaces Latakia for me, and I think it's so much better. Now, I do have a lot of tins of the old Syrian Latakia, straight and in blends. Maybe I'll have to pull one of them out. That's about all I got. Smoky, a little bit of pepper notes. To me, it just tastes like a stale Latakia blend, a mild stale Latakia blend. Burns easy and it's smooth on the retro hail, but I was excited this week. One of my tools I use out here is a Robert Sorby Turnmaster. If you don't know what the hell that is, it's a handle, a tool where you can quickly disconnect the tool, the cutter, and put another different shape on. And you can move it on, set it on different angles. Well, I finally broke down and bought a couple more replacement heads. Oh, shit. That way I can keep different cutters on at once and I can quick change them in like 5 seconds now. So that was a long time overdue. Other than that, I don't have much going on today. Like I said, I'll definitely probably be back tomorrow. Hope everybody has a great weekend. Talk to you boys and girls later.